MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready now, Raimel Tapia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Number 9, Daniel.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And quickly there are 2 away. In now, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 down for Colorado. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. These Rockies guys, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On the ground up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
First delivery to him on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Trevor Story steps in now, so we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. Blackmon on third. Dahl is at second with nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in, Dom Nunez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Dom Nunez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Garrett Hampson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Popped him up. Nunez is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Story scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Digging in, David Bodie. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one. You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Javier Baez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 55, John Gray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Raimel Tapia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Back goes Hayward to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, number 22 on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Blackman a native Texan. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Turned on down the line. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Colorado's out in front. Bottom of the 3rd.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Alec Mills is at the plate now. And he takes a cold strike. Yasiel Puig will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back off the LED board and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. popped him up. Arenado has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch on its way. Jason Kipnis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Story is there and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Dom Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Wick has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Hit to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Beautiful diving stop. Got him! And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, David Brody.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. John Gray is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So striding in, Raimel Tapia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Nolan Arenado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Now in the box, Rowan Wick. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth as he was a late entrant into this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back, still going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His second of the game, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. David Dahl to the plate now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Line hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Wind up and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
high in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez has prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Blackmon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Adam Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Charlie Reese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Charlie Reese.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Ian Happ's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. This one's down to third. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters.
Number 62, Yancy Almonte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. On the run is Tapia. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in his zone and it got fouled off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a dive. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward to the track, into the bleachers, and gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch hit down the line at first. Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the Rocks drop it. Standing in, Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The catcher, Wilson.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. And that brings up Javi Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, David Dahl, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Chafin has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the catcher, Dom.
Ready for another chance? Dom Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Colorado. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Chicago Cubs win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Rowan Wick gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.